talk about it. I got my boobs done June 16th. But I know everybody wants to know, who was the doctor? Where did I get them done? Did I do over and under? And what size implants did I do? I got them done in Houston, Texas by Dr. Kriti Mohan. She's the best. I decided under the muscle was gonna be the best option for me based on my inspiration photos to get the most natural look. The question everybody wants to know, what size was your implants? 310, high profile, extra filled, silicone. For reference, I am 4'8", 105 pounds. I also have very broad shoulders. My shoulders are quite literally the biggest part of my body. How long was recovery? Y'all lied. This shit hurts so bad. Everyone's like, oh my God, after my surgery, I was up and at the movies at the mall, I went shopping. Hell no. Your girl could not move by herself. So I did take the full 2 weeks, and I'm glad I did because my recovery was rough. Not in the aspect of I had complications, but more so the very first day, like Jonathan had to lift me up out of bed. Like he had to physically lift me up out of bed and take me to the restroom. And I would say that, I don't know, I'm just assuming I'm a little bit more muscular than most girls that get them done. So going under the muscle and kind of doing all of that work really hurt my body. And they were to my neck, and I did freak out, and I did talk to my doctor, and I was like, take them out, they need to be smaller, blah, 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 because they look like aliens at first. Yeah, alien breasts. But now they're perfect. And everyone wants to know, would you have gone bigger? Would you have gone bigger? We were actually deciding between 310 and 330, and the 330 would not fit. Was I afraid of breast implant illness or capsular contraction? So obviously with every plastic surgery, there is going to be a risk, and I did it. How did they install my implants? With this tube machine, with a funnel. So my incisions are probably 1/2 inch each, and they look really good. And that is it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions, and I'll answer them in the comments.
All right, let's talk, man. So Simone Biles talks about getting our body done. And to me, it's super duper cringe. And check out the Real 101 playlist. Hit the link in the description, the link tree, find me everywhere, join the Patreon. It's real cringe, honestly, when I see a woman, especially when she's married or in a long-term relationship, get her body done. Unless the husband says so, in my opinion. To me, it's cringe. Sorry, y'all, I had to pick my beard. It's itchy. It's cringe to me. Most times what I know, men are like, it's fine. I love the way you are. You see women that, they give birth and, they ask their husbands to get their titties done after birth or get this cellulite moved after birth. And, one thing I do notice, and it's not her point, I see a lot of, a lot of white women when they pregnant, they in the gym, they working out, they walking, they lift, little lifting, and then when that baby pop out, that they don't even have that baby weight stick. They in the gym, they drop that weight, they have their body snap back. And really, to me, getting your body done is just a lazy way out. All the women getting those surgeries to lose fat and getting sleeves on your stomach, you just lazy. That's just how I feel. It's just lazy. I mean, most men ain't really tripping if your titties was that way. If I met you the way your titties and your body was, and I married you or I claimed you, what's the insecurity about? That's my whole thing. What's the insecurity about? And she got money where she can go legit get it done, but guess what? That's still a risk. That should let you know something. These women are risk their lives to go under the knife. Most people don't want to have surgery. They're willingly going to get these surgeries to get their body done. And then you marry, it's just nasty work. So what validation are you looking for? And you can hit somebody else with that bullshit. I did it for me. You didn't. I remember I was talking to this girl. She was like, yeah, she told me after I had tummy tuck and, my ex-husband didn't like it. So he was insecure. Then you end up, after you got that done, you end up divorcing him. I mean, he was fucking right. He was right. He was fucking right. They get that shit, because they looking to move on. And once most women realize and just be like, you know what, I don't want to be married. Because if you still getting body work, who you getting it done for? Because if your husband love you the way, now let's just reverse the thing, right? And your husband told you, man, I wish you go get a BBL, or I don't like your titties. You know what I'm saying? You go get it'll be a huge thing. And women act like, that don't matter to them. But at night, that fuck with them. This is why you can't really joke with women. It ain't the point that they gonna hit back with some serious shit. They can't take it. They can't take it. You can be honest with your woman and be like, you know what? I really don't like this, that. It fucks with them. It becomes an insecurity. This is why you have to lie to them. It may be a small thing they do that you don't like, but you'll put up with it. But the thing about it is, if it's something that you do that they don't like, they're going to address it. But if you meet them with that same energy, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a problem. It's going to be an issue. They're going to take it a certain type of way. So if her husband's like, well, you need to go get your titties done. I don't like them sacky shits. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole fight. It'd be a whole fight. I'm telling y'all, man, most of these women, honestly, they're insecure. Behind, all the success that she got, how beautiful she is, her husband love her, and she still feel the need to get her titties done. Like, I'm just telling y'all, man, you are not good enough for you are not good enough. Your validation is not good enough for most women. Your validation is not good enough. You miss me with that. We don't do it for men. We do it for other women. Well, won't you go bump your ooh-wop with the other women ooh-wop? Because we know what it is. When women start doing shit like that, they want to go. They looking for somebody else validation, to be a carpet muncher, or they looking for another eggplant to munch on. Let's keep it real. We just need to throw it on the floor. It may be different when she give birth. Now, if she give birth and be like this, my whole thing just get in the gym. What's the point of everybody want to be late? Oh, man, that's the one thing about our community, man. Our women, our community are lazy. They don't want to do shit for the men, and they don't want to do shit for themselves. They don't want to do shit for their children. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to take the easy way out. They want liposuction. They want a BBL. And then they lie and say that's what men want. Men don't want that shit. Men for real don't want that shit. Them rappers and shit. But that's what they live through. They live through an entertainment lens. They live through an entertainment lens. I get it. But just know, if you dealing with a girl that you dealing with, or your wife do that, just start preparing for a divorce. Start preparing for divorce. 8 times out of 10, I'll be nice. 6.5 times, 7 times out of 10, be prepared for a divorce. Because if I'm happy with how you look at it, and I'm telling you I'm happy, and I'm showing you I'm happy for how you looking, why do you need to go get body work done? I'm telling you, they say, well, they don't do shit for men. A lot of these women get body work done. I see if you're a stripper, you want to get ass, and that's the life you want to choose, to be a stripper and sell your body on OnlyFans. I can't get mad at it. But one thing I do see, man, every day in the gym, I see women, especially white women, building ass. On a booty builder, on a squat rack, RDLs every other day. I see them building ass. I see it. I see it. But, but a lot of times, man, they looking for validation from everything outside of you. And when they start to please everybody outside of you, it'll let you know something. If you tell your girl me or your social media, it's either me or your social media. Woman wants you to marry her, tell her it's either me or your social media. Especially if she a heavy social media user, she gonna pick that social media over you every time. And that's the number one thing. A lot of women need the attention of other people. The other people, her friends group, other niggas on her timeline, niggas in the comment section, or men at the gym, no, not even at the gym, or men just in general. at her job or these different events, they care more about their validation than you. And I'm telling you, that's a big thing, bro. That's a big thing. If your woman is not willing to give up her social media, right? Fuck all that. If she's not willing to give up her social media for you, you already know what it is. Woman say, I want to marry you, and like, okay. Be like, down the line, when you feel like that's that time, me or the social media. Delete it all, let she make money off of it for real. And I ain't talking about the other type of money, the OnlyFans and shit like that. Delete the social media and be with me. And they gonna choose social media 9 times out of 10. I'm telling y'all what it is. The validation of her friends, the validation of her the other females, your validation is last on the list. You can be paying all the bills. You could be the father of her children. You could be her husband. You can be all of that. You can tell her she's beautiful every day, but she wants to be validated. She wants to be validated. Real talk. She wants to be validated by everybody else. And that's a fact. A lot of times, they care more about what everybody else think but you. So when you start seeing women talking about, I'm going to get body work done, or, I think it is a mental illness, unless it's a deformity or something like that. Or it's just straight up most women and people in general. You see guys getting fake abs. Niggas is lazy. Put the work in. Put the work in. You want the body, you want the best body you get. You want to risk your life to go under a knife. Especially when your husband already love you. I'm telling you, when they start doing that in the middle of a marriage or serious relationship, you might as well count the days. It's over. It's over. It's over. And, like I said before, women are very insecure about themselves. With the wigs, the weave, the makeup. I see women just put makeup on to go to the gym. I had a whole short about that on Free Game 89, and they was so mad in the comment section. They're insecure. I'm telling you that. They're very insecure. But that's just my 2 cents on it. Word to the mother. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. It's the first link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.